I was brought up in a traditional Catholic home, and so I went to church and I prayed and so on, but for me that was just a tradition. And it really struck me when one day I met a student who was a very outgoing Christian, and I realized the joy that he had in his life, and I realized that for me faith was just a dead tradition that did not give me anything. And so at that time I was also having serious doubts whether God exists at all, because of physics classes, biology classes, and a lot of science teachers. So I thought, I want to find out the truth. And I started by praying, Lord, I don't know whether you exist, but if you exist, please show yourself in a way that I can understand you. And God answered that in many ways. I met interesting people, I came across good books that answered my questions that I had, sometimes even in peculiar ways. For example, I met a mathematics professor who gave a lecture on what is a human being. It was a great lecture, so I went to pub with him and asked him all my questions. And then he said, did you know I wrote an article about these questions? And so he sent me the magazine. And I had some other questions, especially one that was really bothering me. And so I read his article, I turned over to the next page of that magazine, and what did I read there? An answer to the question that was really bothering me the most, about the reliability of the Bible. So I think there are many ways how God really interfered with my life, and something was very important for me personally, because I have always been a good student, writing very good marks and so on, but it's not that I was accepted in my class. I was always a bit the outsider, and I was afraid of saying my opinion, so I would be more opportunistic and withdrawn from other people. And when I became a Christian, I realized I can be myself, because God loves me just the way as I am. And that really gave me freedom. And two things really changed. On the one hand, I felt a deep security. I can never fall deeper than in God's hands. And on the other hand, I realized life becomes an adventure, because God has more for you in store than just to write very good marks at school and at university. So that's what really changed my life.